From Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
Don't compliment him right now.
I know, he just tried to bury me. What the fuck?
Right?
What?
The fuck, man?
Sorry. Maybe they can hear. I think they can hear us now.
No,
Hey.
they said no sound.
Okay, guess what? We're going to start it all over.
All right, Brian, don't fuck it up this time.
The fuck did I do? I didn't do shit.
You sang. It's not karaoke.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
And welcome to take 2 of episode 640 something of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. If you did not hear us on the podcast last week, it's because I didn't upload any of the episodes because our audio was absolutely horrific. Yes, horrific. So hopefully, I don't know how it sounded out there to you guys. Hopefully I got it all worked out. My fucking board blew up, man. My board blew up. My $800 board just blew up. Anyway, we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw tonight and the road to Wrestlemania with first stop going to Fastlane and some of the major developments tonight with Raw. And as I've said before, major. And as I've said before, or last week rather, that the road to Mania, we are going to focus on Raw. Once Mania is over, we'll kind of go back to our more open format. Before I can talk about anything, I need to bring in my friends, and by friends I mean they're okay. Bionic Brian, who's away in some, I don't know where you're at anymore. I don't know.
Right now, I'm actually I'm in Japan. I'm representing FMW now, getting ready for Revolution this weekend. So
It's a revolution.
Revolution. How are you, Brody? How are
it a
you,
mystery?
Adam?
I'm doing well. I've had a night of ups and downs. I saw an owl through a car grill, so that was funny.
Yeah.
But I laughed, but the person with me right now did not laugh. That was Adam to the Bomb. He's no fun tonight.
I'm perfectly fun. I mean, I don't have any sound in my headphones because they're not plugged in, but that's not your fault. That one's actually on me.
Yeah.
Besides that, though, I mean, I guess I'm a little sullen because I don't think I predicted quite the ending of Raw.
No,
properly.
you were horrible tonight. You were over.
I got one right. I got one right.
Dude,
What did he say? What did he say?
Well, we're gonna get into it, but basically everything he said about tonight went
The only thing I got right was 9 o'clock when I said that match isn't happening. That was it.
Right.
After that, I was wrong
Right.
for the century.
Tonight's episode of Marked Out Wrestling Podcast is brought to you by patreon.com/MOWP. If you want to see our reactions to the pay-per-views, that's where you go. $9.98 a month. That's $9.98. We're not monsters. Go there. You can watch our live reactions to our recorded live reactions to the pay-per-view matches, as well as some watch-alongs. We watch other matches from the past, and we got to do some more of those. We got some private content we're going to be working on soon for you. So markedout.com, patreon.com/MOWP. All right, that took a while. Brian.
Hey, Rob.
You know what time it is?
I don't. What?
Extra blown out eardrum.
Extra loud. My God. Oh, that's horrible. Let me do that again.
Yeah,
for the,
who did that?
there.
Extra big ass topic.
That's better.
A little better.
That's better.
A little better.
I'm learning new settings, man. I got new settings going on. What are you gonna do?
Get a new EP?
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'll quit. I'll go away. I could use my Mondays and Wednesdays again. You know?
No, Brian will air the shows like 3 weeks too late.
I haven't had a Monday and a Wednesday in about 5 years now. So
Adam won't show up.
Oh, bullshit. It had 5 years. You've had plenty of times where you've been like,
yeah, like 7. All right. Episode.
And what do you mean Wednesdays? We only switched to Wednesdays like recently.
Topic number 1 for the big ass topics tonight. A new champion. A new champion is among us.
Long overdue, but do we like how it played out?
Brian, did you watch this? I want to get your reaction. I know Adam's. I want to get to the Lashley. I
enjoyed how they were jerking around the Miz. I thought that was fun. However, I am a little nervous about where this is going to go with Lashley.
Thank you.
I've one of the things I keep hearing is Lesnar coming back.
Yep.
And so if that leads to that, then I'm not all that happy. But if it leads to Lashley having like a decent title run and pretty cool WrestleMania moment, I'm all for it. But if it leads anywhere to Lesnar, I'm not really.
What if he beats Lesnar? And he doesn't have to squash him like, the way Rollins came in and just, curb stomped him 6 times. Yeah. What if he just beats Lesnar? I'm okay if they bring Lesnar to Mania and have him lose to Lashley. But if they bring him in and, like Brian says, Lashley doesn't get a good title run, and then
that's a good point.
We're stuck with Brock as champion, who's not going to be on TV again.
I think you guys are pulling onto the off ramp pretty quick here.
True.
I mean, was tonight it for Miz? Is Miz
now
out?
Fastlane?
So it's going to be a rematch of Fastlane?
I think there has to be at least a rematch because this wasn't even a match. Rob, you said.
What do you mean it wasn't a match?
At 10:53, you go, well, they got 7 minutes left.
Yeah,
but yeah,
and I mean,
you gotta.
They still stalled with bringing out the lumberjacks.
Look, let's.
It wasn't a match.
Let's play. Let's play.
A match.
It was a match. It had bells and winners and whistles.
Whistles. But there was no fucking whistle.
But I mean, let's look at it in the sense of kayfabe, right? In kayfabe, the only way Miz is ever gonna beat Bobby Lashley is Bobby Lashley is if he's squirmy and slimy and runs around the ring and distracts him, and that's the kind of things he has to do to win matches against people. Well, hold on, I'm still talking against people like Bobby Lashley. With a lumberjack match, and he can't. That weapon or that strategy is taken from him. Lashley is absolutely going to dominate him in kayfabe. That was a match because that's all that match could be. Right?
Oh, am I allowed to talk now?
No, don't be a dick. You know what you do.
I didn't want to cut you off.
You know when
you were in the middle of the flow.
You know when my phrasing is done and you can jump in. You just like to jump in the middle. You know what you do, dickhead.
Yeah.
Fucking you schmuck. Go ahead.
So I think that's why I thought Lashley should have won at Fastlane, and Miz should have pulled his cockamamie shit tonight. As you said it, Rob, you said as soon as the lumberjacks came out, you knew it was changing hands.
I did. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. That's what you said.
Wait. So what did you think was going to happen?
I thought honestly, what I called to Rob my last call of the night was when he tried to get himself DQ'd. I'm like, oh, this one here in the main event, he's gotten counted out. He didn't even show up for the first one because his stomach bug. So he's done stomach bug, count out. Now we're going to have DQ, I figured, so that we could have the match, the real match, at Fastlane. This is where Rob said, in the open, I've been wrong all night. I thought that this was not ever going to have a real finish.
Well, I still think it'll happen at Fastlane because now Miz can just complain to Shane and say, "Oh, what the hell? This was unfair. The deck was stacked against me the entire time. I deserve it. I demand a rematch."
His hand is limp as it goes against him, and I was arguing maybe he's going to pretend that he didn't tap.
My God.
I'm not saying he didn't actually tap. I'm saying Miz is going to say that he actually didn't tap.
You look for a chocolate ball in a pile of shit. I swear that is
Clearly, I do not.
Yeah. Oh, his hands were moving, so he's going to stop looking for things. That is not going to be a thing at all. He's not going to come in next week and say, oh, I wasn't really tapping. I was getting flopped around. That is not a thing. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Daniel Price, since we didn't intro the board, we have Daniel Price, Christopher Stikelether, Will Wagner here so far.
I don't even know that guy.
DP says Lumberjacks are usually split on who they support. You know, there's a face side and there's a heel side. But we had two heels fighting here, and they all hated The Miz.
Yeah, they did, and I enjoyed that. But I also, if I'm going to criticize here, and I like this.
And Morrison wasn't even there to help him.
I like this whole setup tonight. The whole the fucking 3 different matches scheduled and fucking shenanigans and
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
The jerk. I love the whole thing, and I love the lumberjack match at the end. I thought it was all really well booked and really well played out. Only thing, if I'm going to criticize, is the lumberjacks are kind of pussies. You know, like Ali's like, yo, you're touching me. No, I'll give this to AEW when they have lumberjack matches, which is like every week. When they have lumberjack matches, the lumberjacks get physical. They beat that ass, you know? And they didn't do that tonight. And I was a little upset about that.
Stike says, actually, when I saw Braun as a lumberjack, I thought he was going to get involved, maybe cost him his chance here.
I considered that too. Yeah, okay. I did. That's a well thought out Stikelether, of course. Great minds think alike.
And Will Wagner says Miz is going to play the lawsuit card to get a rematch at Fastlane.
Exactly. He's going to do something slimy or smarmy.
That's why I was saying about the hand. He was going to say, oh, no, it didn't count. My hand was just flailing. I wasn't tapping.
I don't know if I can.
I think they're going to do something like that.
I don't know if I can trust him. I don't know Will Wagner. So
good guy.
I don't even know who he is.
Riddle was sitting on the barricade marking out like a big dumb kid. I said that to Rob. I don't know if you noticed it, Brian. I don't know if Riddle was just high as a fucking kite, but he is selling everything that's happening in the ring like a mark instead of acting like a lumberjack waiting to pounce when someone gets thrown out. At one point, he just went and sat on the rail. Totally blocked whoever that was screen from being able to see.
He really makes me question what it would be like to smoke with him. Like, before this gimmick, I was like, it might be cool to hang out with him, smoke a J. And now I'm like, would he be an annoying fucking, hi, buddy? Like, dude, shut up, man.
I think you'd be fun.
I think he'd be the Jon Stewart from Half Baked kind of high. Like, hey, bro, did you ever look at the dollar bill? There's someone in the bushes. Red team, go. He's going to be one of those.
I can deal with that. I mean, I guess you need different experiences. That's fine. That's fine.
I bet you he's that kind.
Real quick on the board, Will Wagner. Again, I don't know this guy, so I'm just speaking his words. They got a quarter of Sheamus versus Drew time. We're not going to talk about that tonight as one of our topics, so I guess I'll say it now. Sheamus and Drew had a 2-commercial match. And
was this to blow them off or something?
Well, I don't know, but say what you want. Maybe.
Who's blowing what?
Yeah, they're blowing each other. But say what you want. But these two fucking big dudes beat the shit out of each other for a long fucking match. We don't really usually talk about the matches, Brian. But if you watch that Drew and Sheamus match, you couldn't be disappointed.
Not at all. No, I mean, dude, Sheamus has been putting on physical matches for a long time. I mean, even like his most recent run. Keeps having these types of matches, and I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with Sheamus, but
the contrast here, though, I just again going to a match style. No, not talking storyline here for a second. The contrast between Sheamus and Drew, such great chemistry in the ring together, you could tell, and that's probably from years of working together, right? In contrast, Elias and Damian Priest.
Oh God.
Oh my God! Talk about let's pair up two guys that are not going to work good together,
dude. Brian. There was a 30-second period. It just happened to be timed when Kiera came out to join us here, and I showed her a segment of that match, which was supposed to be a pin from like a modified schoolboy to then a reversal that didn't happen to
fell over the ropes.
Yeah, fell over the whole spot. Whoever did that, you could tell. The match felt pretty like we're going to call it on the fly, Brian. And then we got to that spot where was scripted because the ref was involved and Jackson Riker was involved. And you're like, oh, This is dog shit. Bad Bunny's just standing over there like, hey, in the studio we get a second take.
Right.
Yeah, I think. I mean, for the most part, everything they've done together with Damien, I almost said Damien Sandow. Jesus, Damien Priest and Bad Bunny has been pretty good. But I think this was a swing and a miss.
Well,
this was a big time
we
swing and a miss.
we can disagree on that point.
Really,
so-
you don't like Bad Bunny? Like I'm actually kind of won over with him. Like
I
apparently
like
he
the
was
song.
a wrestling fan.
I like the Cardi B song. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like.
Dude,
that's it. That's all I got for Bad Bunny.
I'm not convinced, Brian, that he's not a Ali G type of person yet. I don't even think this
Ali
is real.
G. You think Damian Priest is gonna be like Ali G?
No, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
I don't think
because he doesn't know who he is.
He's gone. He's not gonna be an Ali G.
No, I'm saying like he's a total poser. Like everything about him is not real.
Oh, you're just talking about in general.
Yes.
Oh,
He's talking a lot of conspiracy.
yeah.
Like,
You're
like
very
he
conspiracy lately.
got a 4-track and he made this one song,
conspiracy.
and then Vince's mom blew him. They're holding that over him.
What?
You know, Linda's doesn't want to find out, so he gets to be 24/7 champ. And his theme song of WrestleMania Part 2 in Tampa.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
On medication.
Yeah. Brock and Bobby at Mania would be cool.
Brock and Bobby.
I don't know.
Hey,
Brock and Bobby.
hey, Brock and Bobby.
Brock and Bobby.
Go Brock and Bobby, because you're really gonna wrestle tonight.
2.
What if they did it in an octagon?
No.
What if they legit did an MMA fight? Now you got my interest, really, though.
What if they did it in
If
a
they-
triangle?
If they, put them in a triangle. Put them in a couple
you
triangles.
talking about like a shoot fight for the title?
They put him fucking in the underground.
Yeah.
Get Babatunde as the guest referee enforcer.
I honestly,
Super Ruas.
I don't think Bobby wants any of that, and I don't think Vince wants to have Bobby get any of that.
I think
they're-
Bobby was on Underground.
Well, yeah, well,
He
he
was.
was. No, he was.
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
Will Wagner just ruined his credibility. He said Bad Bunny is his birth name.
No, God. Why are we still talking about Bad Bunny? I don't like it. Like, what were we talking about?
Bad Bunny?
No, we weren't talking about.
Braun's nipple piercings?
Oh, what was this? What were we talking about with Brock? Oh, yeah. I look. I'm not saying Bobby can't fight. He probably whooped the shit out of me. There's no doubt about that. And of course, he had success in the octagon when he was fighting, or he wouldn't have fucking been there. And he's a big fucking dude.
But could he succeed in a triangle?
So I'm not debating. I'm not debating that they couldn't have a good fight. I just think Brock would whip the shit out of him.
And they've been building TNA?
And they've been building Bobby really well this past year. I think they don't want to end it with Bobby getting the fuck knocked out of him in the fucking octagon, or a triangle, or a dodecagon.
What about a 5-sided ring?
Yeah.
How about the Tower of Terror?
Dodecahedron?
Decahedron.
Do a fight pit match. There you go.
Cockfight.
Okay, yeah, but could kayfabe or shoot?
And DP says, do you really want the potential that Heyman's walking around with both champions?
Excuse me, sir. No.
Both champions. Oh,
yeah, he's got Roman now, right?
Yeah, what's going to happen when Brock comes back? Is Brock actually coming back?
No.
He's
Yes.
like
No, yes.
Hey, what is... So I don't know if I've missed something.
Excuse me. You just channeled your little Paul there for a second.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know if I missed something here. I think Will Wagner, that random stranger on the board, he said a minute ago that Braun is 6 months away from a paper towel gimmick. And I'm sitting there going,
I don't think it was gimmick.
I know I wasn't paying attention very strongly to Raw for the past couple months. You know, I've been kind of off the side eye type thing. I've missed apparently the entire setup for this Braun and Shane thing. It feels like it started last week for me.
With Shane it did, but with Adam Pearce, when he got hurt, Adam Pearce, quote unquote, is the one that suspended him. When he got hurt in real life and had to take a couple months off,
okay,
Pearce suspended him. Like, this is the payoff here, Rob. I think this is Adam Pearce. I thought was going to be the new Nicholas, and Braun's going to be the new tag team champion.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I thought that
Nicholas.
was dumb. I called you out immediately on that.
I never disagreed that it was dumb. That's why I thought it could happen.
No, for me, it's just kind of coming on strong, Brian. It's like nothing, and then Braun, fucking right in your face. Like, what is going on with Shane? Why is Shane involved in this?
Yeah, why is Shane back?
Yeah,
Like,
when did Shane come back? Did I miss something by not being
like
here
a
last
week or two
week?
ago. Not even.
Your
Yeah, he
board
did,
blew
actually.
up. Shane came back. What the fuck?
Apparently, he's
I
going
know.
for an
Yeah, you missed
MBA.
a lot.
Yeah, things go. I don't understand. Is anybody on the board saying anything about the Braun that could explain this to me like I'm a kindergartner?
Will Wagner says he's getting ready to fight Otis at Mania, so they can do brawny, and hefty.
That's funny.
I suggested they put Bad Bunny together with Braun, and he becomes Bad Brawny.
Yeah, that wasn't as good. Yours got crickets, man.
Yeah.
Crickets.
It would have landed if we were in front of a live audience.
In front of a live bar. All right, get off your phone. What are you doing on your phone? Get off your phone.
What the fuck are you on?
Pay
your phone?
attention.
I'm looking at something.
You don't need to look at something right now.
I was trying to find the birth name of Bad Bunny. I'm sorry.
It doesn't
felt
matter.
on topic.
Nobody cares about
You're
that.
fucking
Oh,
hanging
now-
out with
no,
Bernie
now I can
Sanders
find it.
and something with a stormtrooper.
That is
mask and glitter.
Shockmaster.
Oh, that's
That is a
Shockmaster?
fucking shock. You watch your dirty whore mouth.
It looked like a
That's
glitter bound
No.
stormtrooper.
I thought it was Shockmaster mixed with Stormtrooper.
That's
honestly.
closer. That's closer, Brian. No, Adam can shut us. You can shut your cock holster. No.
Dyke says Adam Pearce is now 1-1 in his WWE career. And Shane came back prior to Elimination Chamber.
You give a fuck.
No, we didn't.
No.
No.
All right.
3.
Number 3.
My sound effects don't even work, so at least
I'm
you get
sorry.
to have
No,
some.
go ahead. Go
That's
ahead.
goddamn
Go ahead.
shame.
Hit your sound effect. Does it work?
No.
No.
I want to know what he was going to press, though. Which one?
Oh, you know which one.
You know which one. You know.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter. They don't work.
I tell you what. I'm gonna ask the question, and I'm gonna let you go into it
Okay.
because you talking about a women's segment is everything we dream of. The question is, who else but Charlotte?
I think it's easy. If they want to do something to play into the kayfabe of the whole thing, Brian, who else but Charlotte? Her whole promo tonight is she's going to challenge Asuka because nobody else. I think who else? You just showed a replay of Shayna kicking literally Asuka's teeth out. Literally. There's your feud.
Yeah, but she's tied up with Nia.
No,
They're
because of
fucking-
NXT. No, Brian.
What are you talking about?
You finally make good on something with NXT and the women's titles. You have
Mhm.
Dakota and Raquel take them, possibly because of Asuka appearing on NXT to have revenge against Shayna for kicking her teeth in. And then there you go. There's your angle. One got her teeth kicked in, the other got her title taken. Boom. Feud built. You're welcome.
Yeah, but where
No Charlotte.
does this leave Nia?
Who cares?
I do, Adam.
She's not like most girls, Brian. You don't need to just give her something.
You know who else cares?
Who cares?
Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio.
And that is
Bad Bunny, bro.
Hey.
no. No, that was the wrong sound effect, Robert. No, but
was born in
you see what I'm saying.
Well, no.
You,
I'm still
Rob
concerned.
Rob
I think-
said
I th-
find a way to get not do Charlotte.
I'm very disappointed.
I found a way.
I'm very disappointed in you.
Why?
I gave you a softball question. I think the way you've run through this has been horrible. I'm gonna criticize you with that. It's just horrible.
Oh, and what about Rhea? Forgot about Rhea.
Well, there's a question. So, first, let me give some props here outside the topic.
I like what
Thank-
Perfect 11, who just joined us, is saying.
Yeah, I like what I was just about to say. Let's give some props right outside the topic, then we go back into the topic of Charlotte. I usually give Nia a lot of shit, right? I criticize a lot, and I still stand by everything I've ever said. But Nia's promo tonight was pretty good, and I'm not going to specifically throw out points, but I just wanted to make that point so I could show that I can recognize good when I see good. Nia was it was a really good. Charlotte, we don't need you anymore. You're no longer the standard bearer. The new generation of wrestlers are coming in. We're part of that group. Say what you want about Nia being in that group, really, but it was a good kind of changing of the guard promo. So I enjoyed that. Just to put that out.
Really,
there.
you think it was a changing of the guard promo?
No,
you think it was that big.
I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't think the guard is actually changing. But
It was that type of okay.
Yeah, but to make that point, and that could also, everything I think is deliberate. You know, they script the shit out of them, and I think there's a lot of deliberate phrases put in. And when you talk about the new generation and that's coming in, a new guard, I think it's fair to say that they designed that as that could be a gimmick going forward. But that's all I want to say about that. You know.
Rhea versus Charlotte at Fastlane is what Perfect 11 predicts. He says Rhea wins and gets to face Asuka at Mania. I don't mind that. There's another way to get rid of it.
Fastlane.
I mean, just like that, though.
Yeah.
I was just
like
fucking.
that.
I was just fucking with you earlier. His demeanor all changed when I just said he did
because you
horrible.
criticized
like
him?
that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was typing to people on the board.
Oh,
they
that's
were
what you
saying
do.
they should have a cinematic match with
like-
Rick battling Charlotte.
Father Time.
And I said it should be like, you know, when Ventura fought Arnold at the end of Running Man.
Yeah.
You fake it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know they're
Oh, yeah.
Have her kill.
apparently
Take your
making a
light
new. They're making a new Running Man movie. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, it's fine.
They're
I
remaking it?
saw something about it, but I haven't seen
The
it.
Total Recall remake was horrible. So
Yeah, it was shit.
I just had Kiera watch Running Man for the first time last weekend.
Good movie. Even
Yeah.
I've seen it.
And then I made her watch Back to School, and
What
she
is-
fell asleep. And I was like, "We're getting a divorce."
yeah, that's
It's
cardinal
not.
sin.
It's not cool.
What were we talking about earlier? Oh, Better Off Dead. She's never seen.
All right,
I want my $2.
$2.
Oh, Brian doesn't know what we're talking
No,
about.
he's fucking completely wrong.
John Cusack.
Oh, good. Yeah, you saw it in a video store. Good job.
Yeah. I don't care for your mouth there, Will Wagner. Way to pick
What?
out a piece of chocolate out of a pile of shit, Rob. No.
That was your own quote earlier.
No, I know that, but what I said was wise and in tune about Nia.
Maybe that's what you think.
Otis could be Dynamo in the remake.
Oh, he could be. He could be. Yeah, it'd be good.
Big Show wants to be Kingpin in the Marvel movies.
What do you think about that? Go ahead. Oh, you done fucking started now. Go ahead, Adam. What do you think about that?
I really, really loved when Michael Clark Duncan played Kingpin. Now,
He was good.
Rest in power to him.
Died?
Michael Clark.
Did
Yeah.
he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he totally died.
3 years ago, 4 years.
More than no. More
Oh,
than,
it's been more than
it's
that.
been a while. Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while. He's passed on.
Yeah.
I thought he just wasn't starring in anything.
No. So
Yeah.
way to bring the room down. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. Big Show would be okay. I think you don't need. Lou Ferrigno looked massive, and when he was on Hulk, and that was back in the '80s when they didn't have CGI and all this shit that they can do now. You don't need to book somebody like Big Show. You need to book. I mean, I thought D'Onofrio was great for the Netflix series. So you just need to book a good actor. Fuck Big Show.
Yeah, but you know what they had in the 80s, Adam? They had Mexican steroids. They had the good stuff. All right?
Why are we?
That's why all those guys were fucking huge.
Okay,
bro.
I'm gonna move this along now. Okay,
No.
this is
Rob hates when I geek out.
Rondo's got what plants crave.
I do
5.
or 4. I don't know what we're on.
I think we're on 4.
Yeah.
I
only
know
had.
what we should be talking about.
Kurt Stallion.
So juicy.
Ali won tonight after Retribution lost again. Then he went in there and defeated the U.S. title holder of Matt Riddle. The Riddle.
Riddle won.
Hitler.
No. Ali won.
Ali won?
Yes.
Oh,
Ali
I
won.
clearly wasn't paying attention.
You clearly were not paying attention.
Holy shit.
I mean, go fucking figure there. Does it mean anything? I put so what?
I mean, maybe in the scope of Retribution, I think maybe it'll cause that rift to kind of keep growing, and this could lead to them eventually breaking. Other than that,
Do we
I mean,
care?
Not really. Yeah, not really. I mean,
I mean,
just-
they had something. I thought at least. Let's be honest. We weren't all in, But when the Transformer blew and we didn't know how many fucking members were here, we're like, is this an answer to the Dark Order on AEW? They're going in the production booth. Are we going to see them getting involved in a pay-per-view? They say they don't want to do this. And then within like whatever the fuck it was, 2-3 weeks, they're like,
fast.
We got contracts.
Yeah. That was the moment.
That was the moment. Yeah.
Right.
That was the jump the shark moment of their group. It's like the whole point was that you don't get anywhere. Now you just sign contracts to be basically a masked version of the Job Squad.
That's actually a really good point. I mean, I don't really like to do this.
One.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I didn't mean to do that.
That's awesome.
No, stop it. I don't really like to give you things, but sometimes I feel like
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
I think you get
Ringo.
yeah. I forgot what we're talking about. What we're talking about?
Kurt Stallion?
Yeah. No, what were we talking about for real? I'm sorry. I got distracted.
We were
Retribution.
talking about
Oh, yeah,
Retribution
yeah.
being
No,
just terrible.
Sorry.
Mustafa Ali.
My vape pen took me off for a minute. So the contracts. That's what we're talking about. Sorry about this. I'm scatterbrained tonight.
Why did they do that?
Done that. Why is that a rule? I mean, there's been times in the past when people showed up and they didn't.
No, but why did you even have to mention it?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
that never should have been a thing. That
How
killed
many
them.
people?
Yeah.
How many people that work for WWE? They've done this storyline a bazillion times. They get kicked out for the night, and guess what happens? They show back up.
Yeah.
AEW did this as their initial storyline with Chris Jericho and his ticket. I mean, this happens all the time.
You're indefinitely suspended. Suck my balls.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I'll
show
be
up
back in
next
2
week.
weeks.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's tale as old as time.
Although here's the good thing about it though is that it seems like Retribution's gonna be breaking up sooner than later. So then at least we have something to look forward to because all those guys are talented in their own right. I mean, and fucking Mia Yim too.
But what are they? So I'm curious about that. So like, is it like one day is fucking T-Ball's gonna come out as fucking Dick Jakovic?
Well, Stike says here's what's going to happen. He says Mustafa's going to get a U.S. title match at Fastlane, but lose. Retribution turns against him, and they all go back to their NXT gimmicks.
I'm no longer in Salt and Pepper.
Maybe that's part of where.
TLC.
I mean,
TLC.
Dio Madden goes back to Oblivion. Dominic Dijakovic goes back to be a good wrestler on NXT.
Shane Thorne rides his contract out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe he becomes the third forgotten son.
So what is Ali
to
doing
replace
now?
Rock. Ali, they ruined it. He had the whole
Ruined.
hacker
Ruined.
gimmick, and tying him to Retribution after the contract reveal was like, nobody cares now.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I understand. You're talking about the past. I get that. And
what
when
does
I'm
he
at
do now, he goes back to the Job Squad, and what they're saying is that he becomes all elite.
No, I say he just
Oh,
fully
Jesus.
embraces like what Rob said. Go with the hacker thing. That was kind of cool. They should just run with it.
yeah, like I said.
Yeah, Rob said. I gave you credit.
I didn't say it.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you did. You
No,
said it right before me.
I didn't mention it. I've never mentioned the hacker gimmick ever. I've never even
You
brought it up. No.
Did Adam?
Yeah, Adam did.
Oh,
Yeah, Daniel Price says how many people in the invasion angle were going on and on about contracts. They kayfabe had none, even though we knew they secretly did. That's a great point. But that was them trying to invade and saying they didn't need to be. I mean, this was Retribution was supposed to be invading.
I want to go to a job interview. I'm going to blow up the fucking transformer out the building first and be like, can I get a contract to
Yeah.
work here?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, no.
can
Wait,
fix it.
actually,
I
isn't
can-
that
I
the
can
plot
fix
of
your transformer. It's
Airheads?
broken.
Yeah, our better
That's how they got a record deal.
Our better yet, better yet, Brian. I'm gonna go to some place I want to work. I'm gonna blow it up and hope that the CEO goes, you know what? Give that motherfucker a contract. Yeah,
He's got into it.
yeah, he's fucking ballsy.
Oh, I don't believe that at all. What's up, Estrada? Welcome. But Daniel Price says Ali getting hurt killed his momentum. Guy was positioned for WWE title run, and Kofi got it instead. No, Kofi got it because he got a big pop after that. If Ali was in that match, nobody would care to this fucking day about Ali.
Oh,
He was
Kofi
not getting
got-
a title run.
Kofi got it because Kofi had a year.
Yeah,
He had a Kofi year.
yeah, Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
Just like the Yes movement. Kofi had a thing. Nobody was cheering Ali. Nobody's cheering him then.
Yeah.
Nobody's cheering him in the middle. Nobody's cheering him now. We all thought he was the hacker he was, and then they got contracts.
They're all so good though. It sucks.
And they are. No, everybody,
They're all great.
everybody on Retribution is not only a talented wrestler, but also really good at entertaining. In a communication type way. But it's kind of hard for them to do that when they're looking like T-Boz and Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, and Mercedes Martinez got out. She got out when the getting was good. She's on NXT. She's fighting for the championship.
Do you think that was her call, or you think
at Vengeance Day?
You do, Brian?
Yes.
I think that she was like, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
Put me back in NXT. I'll be happy. Take me off the road, whatever. Well, I guess they weren't on the road, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Send Dick Jack, Keith Lee, Mia Yim all back to NXT.
Where's Slapjack?
Who said he's going? He would go to AEW.
Everybody.
That's all the people on the board are saying he's going to go to AEW.
No. They were making jokes
Mustafa
about how
Ali?
Cody said he wasn't going to be like TNA and go after ex-WWE guys, but that's all they signed.
What's that?
Ex-WWE guys.
What I saw this fucking meme, and it was a picture of all the older people, and it was like all elderly wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah, they also like to get the ones from the bingo halls.
Bingo.
Yeah. That's where all the talent is. Fuck. WWE
Ringo.
shill. What is that? Who is that?
What?
Roasted.
The bingo.
Ringo.
one. That one.
Roadhouse.
It's Dr. Steve Brule. Yeah.
Ringo.
Holy shit.
Adam comes in tonight and he's like, "Hey, look, I don't ask you for much, but can you just get me this one sound clip?" And I was like,
Ringo.
yeah. And now I'm using it against him.
Oh, and Will Wagner says, correction, Big Show isn't ex-WWE, he's ex-Netflix.
Oh, that's true.
That's a dick comment. Dick.
John Estrada says, I feel like every single person who's in Retribution would rather take a stink face from current Rikishi every week than be in Retribution.
Just a bad boy, George Janela,
Yeah.
and I couldn't agree more.
And they had to take off the mask. We just put that out there. I
Yeah.
mean, in case you're visualing,
Yeah.
him stink facing,
And he would
The hockey
he would
mask, isn't it?
fall into it because he can't hold himself probably upright the whole.
this horrible.
Yes, he can. He's training Bow Wow right now to wrestle.
I don't know. I mean, let's just.
Bow Wow? Wait, but like little Bow Wow?
Oh wait, yeah, you weren't here last week. Yeah, we talked about it.
I was about to go on the flip side of that and say, you know what? These guys are making these paychecks and da-da-da-da. But I'm thinking even with the paycheck, like if I'm like Shane Thorne, I'm like, the fuck am I doing?
No, but you got to figure though, like most wrestlers, okay, if you think about other sports, you want to be the next Michael, Kobe, some LeBron.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the next Danny Ainge. Nobody's like, oh man, I want to be a role player. I want to be the guy that
Fucking Del Curry did.
Well, okay, some people may. That might
Chris
be their
Mullin,
ceiling.
he was pretty cool.
Santino Marella seems to be very happy with his station, but your wrestling career is going to end, and you have nothing there, and you're going to go, hey guys, look at my wrestling career. I was gobbledygooker.
Fucking Shane Thorne's wrestling career is going to end, and the last thing I'm going to remember about him is that he looks like one of those Hoopa Troopas that had the mask on in Super Mario 2. I mean, that's what he looks like.
Dennis Hopper led that one, or no, that was Rutger Hauer.
I don't know. What are you talking
Who
about?
the fuck was
talking
Koopa?
about?
What are you talking about? No, fuck Super Mario Brothers, bro.
Yeah, who was King Koopa in Super Mario
I
Bros?
don't. It doesn't matter. I'm talking
He's
about the
talking
little
about the
dudes.
live action
I
movie.
can't believe it's either Rutger Hauer or Dennis
Oh,
Hopper.
nobody
I can't believe
watched.
I'm drawing
Nobody
a blank.
watched that.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
It was
No, it's terrible.
yeah, Bob
TV
Hoskins,
show is
man. Bob Hoskins.
The TV
Yeah.
show.
Also, I take offense to that Danny Ainge comment. Danny Ainge is pretty cool, and he's fucking killing it with the Celtics right now. Like, isn't he the GM or president or whatever?
President and GM.
President.
GM, EVP.
Yeah, why don't you hit him in the DMs and see if he.
Knocked up in the ding dong.
We got nothing else to talk about. We're just spitballing now.
All right. Do we want to talk about are we talking about Randy and Alexa yet?
I don't.
Are we at that point?
We didn't get to that one. I forgot about Randy and Alexa. So
Fine.
Sorry.
Ninja, please.
5.
So Brian, I want to talk about this one though. Seriously, like,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
now we have Randy on camera, obviously pre-recorded. It's real Randy, but we're doing this exorcist gimmick where the video messages are haunting him and he keeps puking up black stuff.
That wasn't. You can't say it's an exorcist gimmick. I know you're just being vague, but that's a very specific reference, and it doesn't
Thank
fit.
you. It was Dennis Hopper, motherfuckers.
Okay, it doesn't. It's not an exorcist moment. It's more like a Insidious moment where you look into the mirror and then you're fucking. Yeah.
Exorcism. I feel like that
Yeah.
it's like religion and stuff.
Yeah, this
involves
is
that,
more
right?
Insidious. Well, she did bring him back with a pentagon, you know.
Well, see, yeah, there you go.
But in all fairness to all the Satanists I know, and I know quite a few of them, they're really just atheists that want to piss off Christians. So it's all, but it's here nor there. Flying Spaghetti Monster, forgive me. This is a little demonic, and it is
Wow.
a little goofy.
Stike says Alexa versus Randy at Fastlane. Book it. I think it's going to be Randy against Randy.
What?
Randy against Randy,
Yeah.
like the video game version,
Yeah.
like Superman 3.
Like no, do you remember how
Oh, come on, give the reference.
Yes, like Superman 3.
Thank you.
Do you remember last year at Mania the cinematic match with Cena and Bray?
Of course.
Yeah.
I think they could bring Bray back in a cinematic match
Bring Bray
between
back.
Ray or Randy and Randy, and somehow at the end, like he upchucks Bray out of his mouth. Some weird CGI,
Like a Freddy Krueger thing where he comes out of somebody's body.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
Go
he's like a
for it.
symbiote.
Sure, Papa Shango moment from '91.
But
Will
again,
Wagner says.
would they do a cinematic match for their first live event in a year?
For Fastlane, it's not live, is it?
Oh well, no, I'm talking about Mania.
By the way,
No, they got to save this for Mania.
Yeah, but no,
Come on.
but he's got to be. He comes back, so Randy versus Alexa at Fastlane is
Okay.
what they're suggesting,
I
or
don't think
Randy
there's-
versus
it's not
Randy
gonna
is
be a
what I'm
match.
suggesting.
You guys are insane.
They could certainly get in the ring together, and
See?
the bell could ring.
They will not schedule.
Perfect 11
No.
says it. Randy versus Randy is going to happen like they did Firefly Funhouse last year. Yeah, I think so. I mean, Ethan Page fought his alter ego Karate Man, is what Stike's pointing out, and Brian,
but
you
that
showed
was
us that.
shit. And okay, yeah, look how good that was.
Okay, but that was not done by Vince. You know this will be good.
Not putting my faith in. No.
Get over there, independent contractor, and give me magic.
Who are you again?
Oh,
No way, Jose! Didn't I fire you?
no
What are you-
way.
What are you still doing here?
No.
Damn it!
He's with Lars.
Yeah, where's Lars Sullivan?
We got our quota. Go away.
So, what else did I miss last week other than Bow Wow?
our fucking board frying.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
think-
no. Well, the board fried. Oh no, the board did fry on. It fried Monday, right? Like
many-
during the show.
He said like fried 6 times in that sentence.
Oh, fried
I did.
rice.
Fry.
Randy
I hear
Williams.
Studio Cat.
Yeah, Studio Cat's going crazy.
Send my best.
I will. Come on, go away, dude.
Yeah. Meow.
I guess.
Feed me. Feed me.
All right,
Hey,
we
we have Revolution this weekend too.
oh, we do have Revolution this weekend.
Oh,
Good.
that means
guess
we
we'll
got to
talk
go
about it on
home
Wednesday,
show
huh?
on Wednesday.
Well, Brian, you got. I'm broke, so you got to pay for it.
Oh,
Oh, we can just watch it on our special site.
we've got sources.
We got sources. Yeah, Cody. Cody calls like, "Hey, dude."
I got issues.
Yeah,
All right, we're just
usually Cody
we're just
and Arn.
yeah, we're just rambling on.
I like the new studio. We finally got it down to where it should be. It's a 2-man studio.
Hey,
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Bronco's
the
got
fuck?
what plants crave.
Yeah.
what the fuck are you trying to say?
Well,
man?
we just figured you never come back, so we
Yeah.
took a saw to the table and cut down like 4
Yeah.
feet off of it, and
Yeah. Brian, it's very easy. What I'm trying to say
we got our
is
Stratego
Ringo.
board. We got our
You
Stratego board where you
dirty
normally sit.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I go away for a
A
short
year?
period of time.
a year.
It's not. It has not been a year.
It's gonna
it's
be.
nearing.
It's gonna be.
No, it's
we
not
have
nearing.
You're the only one who has bet the under of the year. We're all saying we don't see you for at least a year. And what is it, May 4th?
No,
May 5th? Star Wars Day. You have till Star Wars Day to get here.
sir. I left in July.
We're not
Doesn't
gonna.
it sound like a dick or
We're not gonna
nothing,
see you
but,
till.
says on your chart that you're fucked up.
Yeah.
You talk
Well,
like
actually,
a fag.
we're not gonna see you till I'm gonna say March 2022.
Wow, you're going
March
that far.
22. Hey, you know what? Actually, we haven't even talked about this. I might be getting the microchip relatively soon.
Oh, what's going on right
He's talking about the vaccine.
now? Nobody wants to hear this shit.
Bingo.
All right, fair enough.
All right, we're gonna end this now. We're just rambling.
Yeah,
All right.
it's stupid.
Thank you so much. Wednesday night, we're back with our Wednesday night show where we talk about what.
You can't just all over everything like that,
Yeah,
Rob.
what about plugs, man?
Yeah, plugs. Natalie Brulia. Come
Oh,
on.
I missed the name. Really.
A discount code.
Okay,
or
now
stuff?
you can finish. Now that Natalie's playing. you're good.
Markedoutgear.com. Use the promo code marked out, all one word, 10% off your order.
Boom. Roasted.
There you go. Yeah, I did try to get out of this, didn't I? Like he was dignified.
Oh, Nyla Rose beat Thunder Rosa.
Who cares?
Yeah, they
Don't-
made us not want to care about it.
Don't bring the night down and talk about the AEW women's division. Please.
Meh.
Man,
What
Rob.
your heart is for.
Did you guys play Stratego tonight?
No, we didn't.
Are you gonna play after?
Probably not. And I'm going to be jonesing. We'll have to play it Wednesday.
Maybe we'll have to play when
I fucking killed him this weekend. I'm all out of faith. All right. I'm done. Are you done? You got anything else you want to say?
No. I'm looking forward to Wednesday with good audio or whatever the excuse you come up with to sabotage my show once again.
God.
Bye, Brian. It's good to never
Adam,
see
it's
you.
always a pleasure. Yeah, well, I'll see you soon, bro.
Yeah.
And Rob, hey, Rob,
All right.
do you want to end this shit? What are we doing here?
Yeah, Mark Outlaw knows watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Worked out ding dongs.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
This the bad boy Joey Janela, and I couldn't agree more.